Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well, enjoying the course so far. There are few still topics that I need to cover to complete the entire course, and then I will be starting simultaneously two things. Okay, one is a weekly anticipations. So what we're gonna see in coming next week, like let's say from starting on Monday to Friday. So that's a prediction is gonna be there for few pairs that I do trade. Apart from that, there will be the case studies of the trades that I took during that week. Okay, so these two I will say the playlist is gonna come soon. Right, so there are still a few topics that I need to cover to finish the course, and then it will come. But for today, I will be starting with the weekly outlook, and the case study will come along with the way. Okay, so stay tuned. And I just saw the statistics of the YouTube. So there are many of you you just like there are many viewers who just watch video but didn't subscribe. Okay, so more than 80% of viewers are non-subscribed. So I hope you are liking this content and hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's say okay, let's without further ado, let's start with uh, the weekly outlook. So today's week, okay, it's coming week. So what you're gonna do first thing first. Okay, so we're gonna open the pair that you are trading and mark your trading range, right? So let's say you mark, this is your USD daily chart. Okay, so you mark the low, you do daily low. Okay, then you go here and you mark what? Daily high, right? So this practice you should be doing every Sunday. Okay, every Sunday for the pairs that you are going to trade that week. Okay, so what you know here, so you have a clear-cut breakout structure here for daily, and we're gonna looking for sell, right? So if you mark here, that's the BOS, yeah, cool. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna mark the order block. If you don't know what is an order block I'm talking about, you need to go to my playlist of the order block strategy, and then finish the course and then come back here. Okay, so otherwise it will not make sense. Cool. So now let's refine this order block to low time frame, because this is huge. So we refine to this, we'll go to 3 hours. Things it's looking good. So here, right? So yeah, so I will mark this. Okay, this on this candle, which is here, and we'll set up an alert here. Okay, and that's it. I'm not gonna look this pair until this alert triggers. Okay, so I will be looking from sell from this area. So for intraday or scalp trade, you can look to the buy from pull back buy to this area to sell it, but more probability or highest probability trade will come from this. Okay, these will be the counter trends, and will have less probability. So you need to be choosy or picky in order to pick your trade. So that's it. That's for this pair. Yeah. So let's go to the other one. So we define this, we marked it, and we're just gonna wait it. It's just a waiting game. So the pound US dollar. Okay, let's mark freshly. So that these were the trades that the last week I took, but let's do it again. Okay, so this is where So let's say this is your daily low. Yeah, so we go to the daily. Okay, so I do daily, you do whatever you want. Okay, so what I do with the daily, and daily low, and then go with the daily high. Well, which is daily high is this one. Okay, not this one, but this one. Okay, so you need to mark these lows and highs very accurately, otherwise it will not make sense. It seems simple, but I believe, I'm sure you will make mistake here. Okay, and you will realize later on what I mean. Okay, but do very carefully marking this thing. Okay, now if you see here, we have this daily range, so everything happens within this structure is minor structure. If we break above this is major structure break, or below this is major structure break. So basically what we're looking here, we have a daily break of structure here, right? And we are looking to sell from this order block. This is the last buy candle before big sale, right? And if you mark the mitigation, mitigation was happened here. Okay, the last mitigation was here, and then it caused that break of structure. Okay, and this is an order block which caused that break of structure. So you need to mark order block also correctly. Okay, so otherwise it will not make sense. So go back to the playlist and then come here. Okay, so this will be the ideal place to sell. Okay, so we are looking from sell from here. So it doesn't mean like we're gonna just hit the sell from here. So we're gonna look for our entry criteria to look for sell, right? So I just put an alert here, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna buy to here because now it's almost there. If it is here, it's a different case. Okay, so but highest probability trade will come from this area, right? So you mark here. You can refine further down to 1 hour if you want. Yeah, but I will stay with the 4 hour. It's not too big. It's how many pips? Maybe 84 to 20, 40 pips. It's still big. Let's say we can do further refinement, but I think I am okay with that. So probably this will be the, yeah, this will be the one I want to sell from here. Okay, so I will not go beyond that 2 hours. Okay, so that was this. There is something here. If you see the candle, and there is some buying pressure here, buying. If you understand the candlestick, do you know what I mean? Okay, there are something here on the lower time frame, price may react, so I will just mark it and observe. Okay, observe when the price is here. Okay, it's probably almost reacting from there. Sorry, oops, yeah, it may go from here. Okay, yeah, it's just reacting from open, but we just need to see it on Monday only how it goes. Monday when London's open. Okay, these pair pound US dollar, they move during London open or New York. Okay, they generally do not move in Asia, so you need to study that. Okay, so this is it. So I will be taking trade from here. I will not be interested taking from here. Okay, so this for the two trades. So let's see about what this does. Okay, yeah, the CAD, right? So first let's mark the ranges. This is the low, the daily low. This is breakup structure happen here. Okay, and this is high, daily high, daily low. So the order block for me is here. Okay, I won't be looking to sell until this thing. Okay, so if you go to the 4-hour, you can refine that within that box. Okay, you can refine that within that box. So it's not something that I it's in the 1 hour. So yeah, so this is where I'll do things. Okay, refine, and I'll mark the alert here. Okay, if price comes here, then I will act. Otherwise, so see, it's huge. So there, it's gonna be take time to come there, right? But it doesn't mean you cannot take the counter trend here. So it may happen in maybe next week. You will get some 1 hour break of structure up, so you can take it to here. This is huge move as well. But yeah, so you define. You need to choose. Which kind of trade need to trade and risk your capital. For me, trading with the trend and continuation, it makes sense, right? With respect to higher time frame. So you need to remember that the break of structure on the higher time frame is more substantial, highest probability than the lower time frame, right? So that's the way it is. Okay, let's move on the next. I don't trade this actually, but just say it. Okay, let's see it. So let's mark the range. This is high. Then the low. Where is the low? I think this is the low. Yeah, not any of this. Okay, yeah, for me this is the low, and the order block is already reacting from here. This is the last buy candle which broke the structure above here. Okay, so it's already reacting, and we need to take it to the new high. So you go and refine on the maybe 1 hour or something. I do not trade this trade, but I'm just giving the heads up. I do not trade this pair. Okay, right. So let's do the Australia dollar, US dollar. Okay. So this is most probably I do trade. All right. So what do we see here? We have this break of structure one, which could be a liquidity grab for downwards, or maybe this will be the forming the lower high to go higher. We don't know. So probably this might be the low, and it may come up here, or it will just continue to go break the structure. So we need two breaks of structure in order to confirm okay it's going bullish. So we just got one. Okay, so I will leave this, it's just ugly, and we'll move to the yens. Okay, right. So the CAD yen, let's go. So we have new high. So we are bullish here. Okay, and the low is here. So, and you see order block is here. So it's not gonna be ready soon. Okay, Well, just questionable. Probably, this might be an order block, but okay. But I'll stick to the lower one, okay? I just didn't like the way it is now. But yeah. So that is it. Then we'll talk about these are the other, just I do not trade it, but just kept it for the observation. Then see you after. Okay.